Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be setting up and hand lettering in my big love letters planner for the week of Monday, August 16th through the 22nd. This is H week, and so for my challenge, my theme though, I wanted to go with one of the challenges that I follow. They're not just for classic planners, actually. They're not any specific planner, so you could use it in your bullet journal or wherever you want. So I thought I would go with this one from Printable August 2021. Coloring is fun, because as you guys know, I use color, the color of my pens and stickers, as a huge part of my design element for my spreads each week in this planner, because what else do I have? So I am going to go with, I've did this once before, I'm going to go with these loose sheets that came with I think it was in one of the Be Happy boxes that had the make your own sticker book. These were some of the loose pages that you could use to make a sticker book. And I want to use some of these and I'm going to use the same pens that I'm going to letter with. So I'm doing things a little bit in reverse this week. I'm going to show you the pens that I have picked out first. So I have the green Tombow, Fudenosuke. I have this new pen that I introduced to you guys a couple weeks ago, the Piochu. The name of it actually isn't on the pen, but anyway, I have the blue one of those. I have the green Rye-Tech, which is a much paler green. And then I have one of the pinky purple Le Pens. So I'm just going to start by going all the way around with these stickers. And I did pull the journaling sticker book too, because you're meant to color these in as well. But you know what, guys? These are so teeny tiny, and I don't want to be at this all afternoon. So I will use these to fill in nooks and crannies as I need to, but I want to go with some of these bigger guys, I think. So maybe I'll come back and get a couple of these, but there are some really big ones. Here we go. So there are these, several pages of these actually. They're the same, they're just flipped from each other. These, although when I look at these, I don't expect these to be blue and purple, and those are the pens I have picked out, so I might skip these. And I don't know if it would look right to mix these together. So maybe I will stick with, maybe I'll mix these together and go from there. So I have like 2 or 3 pages of each of these, so I just feel like the artistic style of these is different enough that maybe they don't go together. So let's go ahead and get going with these. I'm just going to do my usual. I'm going to start going down the center and work my way around the edge with the big stickers. Maybe I'll start at the bottom today. I used up all but one sticker off of those pages, so Feel free to, well, I'm going to keep fast forwarding. I'm just going to go ahead and start coloring things in. So, but that's what I've got so far. Okay, so I went ahead and skipped the coloring in of the second page because it was taking forever, and you know, I mean, you saw the first page if you didn't fast forward through it, which if you fast forwarded through it, I don't blame you. So I went ahead and pulled the journaling sticker book. Oh, I flipped right to it. I was hoping for some boxes that I could use for the assignments. So and these have a little bit of a corner to them that I could color. So they're very long though. They're very long, but that's okay. That's okay. They're nice and skinny. They're just really, really long. So I'm just gonna alternate between these two styles. And I'm gonna go ahead and let them cover up the florals a little bit. So I do want to just go ahead and grab the purple and the blue and add a little color to these. Okay, here is my micron. So let's go ahead and write in the assignments. So of course, the 16th is capital H. And then we have haze, got a Z in there. Hold. Couple of senders, but they're at the other end. And then half. I really had trouble finding a word that had an ascender right beside the H. So if I couldn't find one with no rules, then we probably won't have one, if ever, writing in our planners. So there's him. I just wrote the wrong word. Little whiteout. I'll just use jelly roll for that. Nope, not gonna work. It's just smearing all over the place. So let's use actual whiteout. I'm gonna go ahead and get the M. Oh man, is that a mess? Hump and hoax. Had to get an X in there. I might replace that. I'll see if I have another sticker. If I do, then I'm going to replace that. So, all right, I'm going to get zoomed in and we'll get started. Alright, so we'll get started with my ace drills. I'm going to start with the green Fudenosuke because it's about the stiffest pen I have today. Next I'm going to go with the Piochu, which actually looks like kind of a knockoff Tombow Fudenosuke. It's pretty stiff too. It's got decent bounce back. Next I'm going to go with the Rye-Tech, which is a little softer yet. And you know what? I think it's too pale. I don't like the way it looks. So I'm going to pause this and see if I can find a darker one. Okay, so this is also a Rye-Tech. It's just the next darker green compared to this one. So this spread, these colors didn't quite go together the way I had envisioned, but I put too much work into coloring all those flowers to start over now, so that's a little better. I feel like it's more in the same value range as the blue and the purple. So, and then finally the Le Pen, the purple, and I have my pencil grip on there, which helps immensely. I do like the Le Pens, but they are the softest. That pencil grip does help a lot once you get it positioned in the right spot. Okay, let's look at the H. So, it looks like they're starting clear up here and just doing all this lightly, this flourishy stuff, and they're doing a heavy down, and then it doesn't connect here, but it definitely looks like they're just kind of lifting the pen a little bit and coming light across and light up, and then a heavy finish down. So, and this one's, the left side is definitely heavier than the right side, just a little. So typical H, looks pretty good. For the Fudenosuke free sheet, we have the H here, and they're just doing it all as one big letter. So they're going, it looks like heavy down, light up and across, light up, and then heavy down. So I like it, but I want a little bit of some kind of entrance stroke there. Finally, the calligraphy book from Walmart. So this H, so if you remember, this was, let's see, the F I went with for the most part, also the G that I went with, and no surprise, I'm liking the H. So they're doing an entrance into their H that's very similar to my F, my D, my B, I'm really liking this one for majuscules for some reason. So I think I'm going to try this. Very similar. They're coming light up and in, heavy down, and then doing it all again as one big stroke like the Fudenosuke did. So heavy down, curl around. I really like this diagonal up instead of horizontally straight across. I like that diagonal. I like that how it's different. And then they're coming up and around, heavy down with a little up stroke that would be super easy to connect to. And then I don't think, was there an alternate? Nope. So I'm going to go with this one. So let's see. I'm going to put that off to the side so I can reference back to it. All right. Grab the Fudenosuke. So they're going, starting at just above the midline, light up, heavy down, light curl around diagonally up, a little curl up here, heavy down, and a little tail to connect. I really like that, guys. I like that a lot. And it's fun. Yeah, their little tail is a little bit sharper than I had, and I like that better. All right, that's what I'm gonna go with. Looks like the biggest difficulty I have is getting the left side and the right side of the H to be parallel. For some reason, the left side is standing up more and the right side is laying down more. So I wanna try to get those to be more parallel. It's just a lot of ground to cover without lifting your pen to scooch your hand over. That's probably the biggest thing. So make sure you grab up way high on your pen to give yourself lots of reach. So I started lifting my pen here and moving my hand over to give myself more reach. I feel like that's the safest place to lift your hand and try to seamlessly reconnect, and it seems to be working. All right, haze. It's really hazy here right now on the day that I'm recording this. We have terrible air quality for the Pacific Northwest right now. Luckily though, we have an air conditioner, so we can filter that air. Yeah, haze. I love this H. I really love it. It's like the F. I love it way more than I thought I would. Okay, next we have hold with a couple of centers. As long as we get these three about the same size and all the same slant, it looks pretty darn nice. Came across way up high on that one. You can definitely see a difference. Okay, hath. Kind of fun having a capital H and a lowercase h, both in the same word. Just a hat on the end there. And just an H. I really like the H, guys. Just like the F. I think I said this already, but I'm just shocked how much I like the H. Okay, so the trick here on him is going to be not getting mixed up on the number of humps, I think, between the M and the N. Him. I didn't realize I had so many faith words this week between hath and him. And those M's and N's really don't get mixed up. They look really great beside each other. I can easily tell them apart. All right, hump. Have I mentioned that I even am starting to like my P's like this? I hope I can get my B's. I hope I can get to where I like my B's as much as my P's. All right, last but not least, hoax, which doesn't really have a descender, but I wanted to get the X in there, so. Hoax. There we go. So like I said, I think my biggest trouble was getting the two sides of the H. Whoa, hi Jasper. How'd you know mommy was done? Was getting the two sides of the H to be parallel at the same amount of slant. So just take your time. I forced myself to go really even super slower on that second half of each H, like super slow motion, and it really helped. It gave me a chance to really focus on pulling pulling that second half of the H to the same parallel slant. So there we go. I hope you guys have as much luck with your H majuscule as I did. I like the F. I liked it so much more than I thought I would, which just really makes hand lettering practice a joy. Even though the color combination isn't quite what I was hoping for, I really enjoyed the H. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.